Welcome back to another episode of Wine After Whines. This is Najah.
This is Janay.
And Happy New Year, Janay.
Happy New Year.
I know, right? Look, we made it.
You wanted to say the N-word.
I did. I said, we made it. That was me bleeping it out.
So how was it? What fancy things did you do for New Year's Eve?
First of all, yes, I was fancy. I was at my parents' house with my kids and my brother, and my husband came in around 11:45 because he just got off work. That was my New Year. Like, it was nothing special, Janay. What about you? We had a little champagne.
I think I fell asleep several times. I was mad that I didn't get to watch the shows. I think I text you, like, what shows are y'all watching? Because I missed, Brandy was performing, and I missed her. I missed J-Lo. I caught Noah Cyrus and Miley Cyrus. And that's when I went to sleep. But Drew woke me up and told me, Happy New Year.
Listen, I mean, you saw more than I did. I ain't watched nothing. Like, at the last minute, I turned on the Snoop Dogg that was on YouTube. He had something going on. Other than that, literally, Janay, we didn't do anything.
Yeah, this year was lame. It was so lame. I didn't know what else to do. It's 2020. It's pandemic. Well, it was 2020, and it was a pandemic. Well, still is a pandemic.
But we in 2021 in the
I watched this documentary that you told me to watch on Netflix.
Yes. What was it? Surviving 2020?
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that. But yes, we did watch it as well. Friday morning, I believe, like Friday evening. I mean, afternoon. It was comedy. It was pure comedy to me.
It's like a parody or something.
Parody, exactly.
At first, I thought it was gonna be like a real documentary. Like,
we did too.
I was like, oh, they put this together fast. Like, okay.
Although it was all truthful stuff.
They had truth in there mixed with like comedy. So I mean, I laughed. You watched the whole thing?
I watched the entire thing and I laughed the entire time. What was it? The white lady? Both white ladies, first of all.
Karen. She represented white privilege. And then the other one was just like a random person that didn't even live in the U.S. She was watching like.
That was a reality show.
Yeah. At America as a reality show.
Oh, it was hilarious.
And I love dry humor.
That's exactly what it was.
So it was right up my alley. You know what I think is cute? Somebody asked me, like, I posted, by the way, let me go ahead and get this out of the way. I know I sound stuffy, y'all, and it's because I don't feel 100% myself, but I'm drinking hot tea.
Wow.
Oh, notice the merch. If y'all haven't seen it yet, we got the red cup with the Wine After Whines on it, so keep the merch, get at us. But yeah, I haven't really been feeling good. So if I sound like your granddaddy, then leave me alone.
Nobody granddaddy.
I do. But you know what? I think like odd people are cute. Like Hugh Laurie from House. I think that man he has the most beautiful blue eyes.
Girl, get off my screen. Somebody gonna understand you though. Somebody's gonna understand you. I mean, I guess I can get where you're coming from.
I even think the Good Doctor's kind of cute. The autistic one, not his autism, but like him as like a person. I watch his little interviews, like when he like interviews with like Jimmy Kimmel and stuff like that. He's too cute.
He's adorable cute to me.
Yeah, he's like 20 something. He's a child.
Yeah, he's a whole child. He's that adorable cute.
I know somebody who got a baby face and look old.
Y'all, listen. I can't even tell y'all what she's talking about. But this girl has been taunting me.
I'm going to do this with you. But most importantly, moving on, watch that documentary if you're into dry humor and stuff like that. Surviving 2020 is on Netflix. Check it out.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Go
I
ahead.
was gonna say, I think I told y'all that on last Monday, that I was gonna go ahead and go vote, and I did. I got in my Corvette, which I didn't. And, I went and voted. It took me all of 2.5 seconds. And you know, it's private. It's private who I voted for, so I ain't gonna tell you. But I voted. Did you vote?
Y'all just listen to the previous episodes, okay? Yes, I did vote. I actually voted, you know, unlike normal people vote early in the morning. I went in late Thursday. Probably like 30 minutes before the polls closed, and I did cast my ballot. I did cast it. So yes, I did vote. And yeah, at this point it is what it is.
I mean, it's whatever. But the thing is, there was a commercial or something I saw that said, "What? I'm not gonna
commercial and voting, all of this stuff bundled in one."
Let me tell you, sis. So it was a commercial I saw that said, if you what they say, your vote is private. However, if you vote, if you vote, it's public record, so people can see if you voted, but they can't see who you voted for.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like some catch-22, like yes, public.
Mm-hmm. So they was using that to say, oh, so your friends, and basically in a nutshell, I'm gonna give you the Janay version of what they were saying, but I'm sure they souped it up a little bit more professionally. But they said your friends and family are gonna find out whether you've been voting or not. So don't let your friends and family find out you ain't been voting. And I was like, first of all, I'm not gonna go online and look up, is Najah voting?
Right. Nobody got time for y'all.
Right. So these people try to use all kind of scare tactics to get you to vote. Like, I think we should vote because it's our right, but you ain't finna scare me into voting. That's what I'm trying to do.
You can't do that. But that's what they doing though. They trying to get you to vote. They trying to get you to vote for particular people. This is, like you said, it's a scare tactic. And I ain't falling for it. I mean, maybe I did fall for it because I guess
you did, but I'm only voting because my ancestors and them gave me a right to do it.
Okay.
People before me. So, you know, I'm trying to exercise my right, my constitutional rights.
Yes. Tell them.
And speaking of political messiness,
whole messiness,
the developing story.
Yes.
The developing story is that President Donald J. Trump, is it J?
It's one of them letters.
What you think the J stand for?
Jump.
Yeah. I would have gave him another J. But it's something about he was recorded and it's developing as we speak. So yeah, there's a recording release and a transcript release of him speaking with the Georgia officials about the discrepancies of voting in Georgia, like Fulton County. He mentioned Fulton County, he mentioned Cobb, he mentioned dead people voting, and he mentioned people who don't live in Georgia voting. And basically he said, I need y'all to find my votes. Find the votes that are lost, find the votes that y'all done shredded, find everything and give me my vote so I can stay in this White House.
100% what he was saying. I listened to a good little bit of it, probably about 30-40 minutes of it. Like she said, it's developing, so I can listen to all of it, but it pretty much, y'all, he said he has this evidence of people, not just in Georgia. It mainly focused on Georgia because he was on the phone with Georgia officials, but he also mentioned Detroit. He mentioned a few other places. But his main thing was, I don't know if you guys knew, like one of our biggest voting places was the State Farm Arena, also known as Phillips Arena, prior, if you're not sure, but it's huge. And so people were going there to vote. And so there was supposedly a water main break in the middle of them counting votes. And so he's like, there's no record of a water main break. There's nothing on file for that. He was just mentioning how when they were all evacuated, they didn't come back to their right spot to sit. While they were out, somebody came in and stuffed the ballots with some false votes. It was just a whole bunch. I don't know how true his evidence is. I'm nobody.
But he also said that, like, well, the lawyers on Georgia's side was like, basically like, bruh, give us the evidence that you're saying all of these things.
Right.
Give us the proof. Like, show us, like, where you getting this information from.
Yeah, and one of the ladies mentioned several times, she said, we've asked you numerous times for this evidence, because he continuously say they bleeped out the lady name that he used, but she was like, he kept saying how he has a zoomed in version, a magnified version of the tape that was of the video that was captured of her coming in stuffing votes. And she said, we've asked you numerous times for this thing. So we had our own people, WSB TV, come in and pretty much give us their tape. I don't believe their tape was zoomed in, but I have no clue. But if they're asking for the evidence of the zoomed in tape,
over.
Yeah.
That's weird.
You say it again?
I said that's just weird. Like, if he has such evidence and he's not,
it should be presented. Yeah, it definitely should be presented. So, like I said, who am I to say he's lying? But if they're asking for it, give it to him. Give them everything they say so you can clear it, and that person could be arrested if it really happened.
If it really happened. But it sounds like he's hanging on to. Trump is like a bad breakup at this point. Like, he just won't let go. Like,
let go, huh?
Yeah, like, these folks done broke up with you, bruh. Like, that's it.
He said no, he's gonna plead his case. He did not cheat.
It's a whole R&B record.
A whole R&B record.
But please don't go. I can't sing today, y'all, because, I'm getting on my face.
I'm not gonna fill in for her singing. Don't worry.
Like, oh, come on. He like, don't leave, don't take your love away. All of them R&B songs is Trump right now.
Songs right now. I really do hope they get to the bottom of this before Biden gets in. So, because he is like, he's very adamant about it. But my thing is, Trump, if you got evidence, if you listening, which if you listening, Trump,
listen to this, Trump.
Give them what they want, and we'll side with you, but you ain't giving us the evidence, bruh. Like, come on,
you got to lose his job.
You about to lose your job. Catch this man.
That's what's about to happen, because he's just hanging on for dear life. If he's the president of the whole United States of America, if he had such evidence, he would have been turned these people over.
Turn it over.
I feel he really just tried to like use his authority, and this is I feel like it was a power play. Like, I'm the president, and I'm telling you, like, it was like almost like a scare tactic. Like, who finna get on the phone with the president? And then I think, don't quote me on this, but I think the old dude he was talking to from the representative of Georgia, he's Republican too, so he's supposed to be on your side. Like,
that he said, you're Republican too. Why don't you understand this? Blah, blah, blah. And he's like, dude, I mean,
if we didn't cheat, we didn't cheat. Like, what you want me to say? You want me to take the fall for something that we didn't do? Like,
bill collectors are, listen, bruh, I can't pay you right now because I don't have money, okay? But let me see. No, I can't borrow no votes from my friend.
no, I ain't got it.
I ain't got it.
And I know somebody,
people, y'all.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about. Them student loan people. Well, can you borrow some money from your family? No, my family ain't got no votes either, okay? So I can't do it.
My family failing, sir.
Right. That's Donnie Tripp right now, y'all.
I feel like as far as the out of state vote people go, like there are people that I know that have left Georgia, but when it was time to register for voting, so basically they had to send an absentee ballot back to the state where they live because that's where they had registered to vote in the beginning. So look, he's just tripping, really and truly, to be honest. I mean, this is an interesting time with all the mail-in ballots and all of that stuff. I would not have wanted to be a poll worker during these times. I don't think I ever want to be a poll worker. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe in another lifetime.
You are a mess, girl. But yeah, that's what's going on with Donnie, y'all.
Stay tuned for this developing story.
Yeah, catch what you can. I think CNN, they got stuff playing on and off. So
yeah.
But anyway, Janay, let me talk about something that happened. A video that surfaced, y'all, and I'm actually gonna play it for y'all. It's Too Short. My boy Too Short. Why
do you think he named himself that?
Maybe he's too short. I mean, like, he's short, like.
Yeah, but why would you? Well, I mean, maybe. Okay, whatever. Go ahead.
I don't know. I just work here. No, I don't know. But y'all, he had a few things to say about interracial dating. I will let you guys be the judge for yourself. I'm gonna play it. It's a minute. It's about 2 minutes. So listen.
You're saying that, but what you're really saying is, I love interracial relationships.
Do you like interracial relationships?
I am from the Bay. Does that answer that?
Yeah, so let people know what they can find in the Bay Area. Because I know there's a lot of Filipinos out there, and I'm half Filipino.
Okay, so when I leave out the Bay, when I leave from the Bay, as a youngster moving around, you would see a girl, she kind of fair skin, light skin, and she got a little hair and whatever, curly, straight hair or whatever. And you're like, hey, what you mixed with? And they would get offended. They'd be like, I'm black, I'm black. And I'm like, nah, you definitely mixed with something. And they would get mad. But in the Bay, you can meet a girl before you can say her name. Be like, hey, what you mixed with? And she'll probably tell you that her mama's this, her daddy's that. And mixed heritage women have always been my favorite. Like, I don't think I've ever fallen in love with a woman that wasn't mixed.
Really?
And the Bay did that to me.
Really?
Because it's something you get, I feel that way about life too. Like biracial babies are. You could take the two ugliest motherfuckers from different races, and they fuck and make a baby, and that baby just be beautiful. It happens all the time. It's laughing, but it's true, bruh. You're like, I know y'all didn't make that little pretty baby, and you can see the features in it though. You're like, but y'all did. I see it.
One thing that I really experienced about traveling outside the Bay Area, what's crazy is like there ain't a lot of Filipinos in the rest of America. Because when I say I mixed with Filipino, they be like, "Damn, you hella exotic." But I'm like, nah, like in the Bay, that's hella normal. So I think it's crazy how different areas got their like dominant type of heritages. Because when you go to the Bay, it's hella Asians and it's hella black folks.
All right, that's pretty much it, y'all.
Smoky.
Talk to me, sis. I mean, like from jump, like the beginning of the conversation.
So who posted that? Let's make sure we give our credit to who we gotta give credit to.
Y'all, I'm sorry. Give me a second to post that.
Because when you go
Ooh, girl, I done lost it. Give me a second.
So from the clip, he's interviewed by somebody who looked like Quavo's girlfriend. I don't know who that girl was. Is that Quavo's girlfriend?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm horrible with this phone. I don't think that's her.
Oh.
But first of all, I don't even know what Quavo's girlfriend looked like. And they didn't source who that really actually was, but it just was based on him.
Well, who posted the video? Culture?
Yeah, Conscious Culture.
Okay, so source this goes back to who is it again?
Conscious Culture.
Look, between my nostrils messing up, that's a lot of C's.
I know, but that's why I handled it for you.
Okay. I'm not a huge Too Short fan to begin with. So things that he said, I feel like he's an immature man, but that's besides the point.
Agreed.
First listening to the clip, my first thought is, whatever, that's just his preference. His preference is his preference. If he prefers biracial people, then that's just what he prefers.
Right.
But as he kept talking, like he started getting more and more ignorant to me. I didn't like. It sounded a lot like colorism to me, and I didn't like how she kind of co-signs, like, oh yeah, like I'm hella exotic. Like, when I go other places, they be like, oh, that's hella exotic. Like, why do you feel like you're like? What is the definition of exotic? Like,
in
I guess black term, like in Urban Dictionary terms.
Urban Dictionary, a light-skinned girl or male with curly hair. Or, I mean, you could say just, I guess the hair is the thing.
I think the complexion.
You think complexion? I think a little bit of both. You said it sounds a lot like colorism, which it is, but I also see it as self-hate. I know that's like digging real deep, but I also see it as self-hate. Like when you said, you bring up the biracial babies. Come on, man. Like, I mean, I think all people are beautiful, but I'm just saying, like, you just said,
it don't matter what they look like.
And they could be ugly as hell, but they gonna make this beautiful baby because one is white and one is black. I'm just using whatever race, Puerto Rican, black, whatever. But he just said they could be so ugly, but they gonna make a pretty baby, meaning all mixed babies are just gorgeous to him.
People in general, because he also said he never fell in love with someone that wasn't biracial. And that kind of like brings me back to like, when I hear black men speak like this, and again, if that is your preference, that is your preference. But make sure that you are not, like you say, you're not hating your own. Because a black woman gave birth to you at the end of the day. And that's what I think about when I hear black men speak like this. How come what happened to you? Who hurt you in your life that you can't look at a black woman and feel anything towards her?
Of love. I don't know.
When you had a whole black mom, whole black aunties, whole black grandmothers.
And I know it can go as deep, like when stuff like that does happen, I'm not sure of his life. A lot of stuff can go towards how they were treated as a youngin'. I do know this one podcaster, he speaks so, to me, it's like he speaks down on black women. And I hate it. But then you hear his story of how his mother treated him and his siblings and the rest of his family. Like they were just, I think they were young. They were young mothers. Huh?
Is he black?
Yeah, he's black. Yeah, I'm sorry. He is black. And he was mistreated. And so that's how he's viewed all black women. Granted, he don't date anybody but black women. But exactly, but he speaks down on us so heavily. And he speaks down, when he speaks down on us, he doesn't speak down on like like, I don't want to say a normal, let me scratch that. Like, he speaks down on a lower class Black woman. So someone who's living in the projects per se, or someone who doesn't know the baby father, or her and the baby father don't have a good relationship. He speaks so bad about him. I know there are some bad ones out there. Don't, but there's
What pisses me off about that though is because the equivalent to that is what white people call trailer park.
exactly.
So
There's
that in every community.
In every effing community. So that is, like I tell my husband when we talk about it, I'm like, that's no excuse, because they're in every culture. We're just magnified. We are so magnified. But that's just at the end of the day, I just feel like a lot of this stuff, when men speak down on Black women, or they're more attracted to another race, or more, because we're like the only race that's really like that. Like, there's other races who are attracted to other women outside their race, but we are so, it's a big thing in our culture. And you speak down on it. It's not that you just fell in love with a white woman, or a Puerto Rican woman, or an Asian woman. It's like, I fell in love with them because Black women are so this and so that. Like, no, why don't you just fall in love with them and leave it at that? Don't say you don't like this or you don't like that. If you don't like it, then just, I mean, if you fall in love with something, that you just happen to fall in love with a white woman or whatever, don't speak down on us, because we're all not like what you've dealt with.
Right. And where are you finding these women that you're dealing with? I mean, ask yourself that.
Exactly.
You find them in the library. You didn't find them in the supermarket.
Nah.
Where you found them at?
The local QT.
They didn't even find them there, sis. They probably found them at the club.
9 out of 10. And go to the club looking for love, that's what you're gonna get.
And let me tell you, not all biracial people are, I mean, cute, because there's some people out there that biracial that ain't cute. So you don't automatically, you're not automatically beautiful just because you're biracial.
Mm-hmm. And it's just and sometimes, like I said, it's a self-hate thing. It's that the hair and the skin complexion. Like, dude, embrace your hair, embrace your color. Period.
Do a better job. I know, like, back in the day, it was like, even with men, it was like light-skinned men were in. And then at some point, dark-skinned men were in. And then I don't know what they are now. But it's like, I feel like even on like film and television, like, you could compare Cardi B and Amara La Negra, and there is a significant color difference between them two, but they're both Dominican.
Both Dominican.
And Cardi B pop.
I said different hair textures and everything.
Yes, I don't want to say it's because she's lighter complected, but I mean,
if the shoe fits. Like she said, she's been around. What's her name again? Say it again.
Amara La Negra.
Amara La Negra. She's I know how to say her first name. I just wanted to get that La Negra part right. She is a beautiful darker skinned woman. And Cardi B's beautiful as well. But she's a beautiful darker skinned woman from the Dominican Republic, and she's been entertaining since she was little, like since she was a baby. She has been an entertainer, and she just popped because of Love and Hip Hop, and she's still not really out there like that.
Market, but she hasn't really crossed over into the American market. But she speaks a lot about how in the Latin culture it is hard for her to advance in her career because of colorism and things like that. Even Spice, the one from Jamaica, she did the bleaching, the pretend bleach of her skin. That time to prove a point. Mm-hmm. But we just have to get better at that, because like again, if you prefer lighter complected men or women or whatever, that's on you.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't have to don't be ignorant and don't down your sisters and brothers of color just to say one is better than the other. And he don't know. He might could fall in love with a regular black girl. Like, who's to say? And for him to use the Bay as an excuse, oh, I'm just from the Bay. That's another thing that kind of pissed me off, because you are a well-traveled celebrity.
Mm-hmm.
You should know. You've been everywhere.
I told my husband that. I said, it's no excuse. And like talking about where you're from. Because at the end of the day, a lot of us are from different areas, but we still fall in love with something else. You just can't use that. And like you say, you're well traveled. Some people aren't even well traveled, like all over this globe. So don't use that as an excuse. But even to dig just a little bit deeper before we move on, is like, that's just not in like relationship things or romantic. It's in families too.
Elaborate.
It is in families to where you might have two, one dark, one light, brother siblings, and a lot of time those lighter siblings get more attention. Don't say it might not happen in some families, but I personally know that it happens in different families. Like I know it personally happened in one family, and I know it's personally happened in a whole nother family. It was kind of like black sheep. When you have a lighter skinned sibling, sometimes family attract to that more. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, they're so pretty. Oh, look at her hair. Look at this. Look at that. And
good hair versus bad hair thing. Oh, they got good hair.
And you know what? I can't even say about the hair just per se. It's more about the skin tone and what I'm speaking of. But it'll be like, hey, such and such. Oh, hey, this. And I'm trying not to say their names because I don't. But yeah, it's seen. I hate to say it, but I've even seen it with my own kids. I have a lighter skinned daughter. She's not light, but she is lighter skinned. I have a darker son. I have seen so much attraction to her and not as much to my son. I have seen that. I have definitely seen that, because of course when she was little, she was really light. Like, they had to question me sometimes. Like, no, I'm joking, but yeah, she definitely was light and got a lot more attention than my son. Right. And I'm not saying from exact family members, don't nobody take that offensive, but it has happened, and I know people who can speak on that. So it's self-hate and it's colorism. Like, it is there. It is definitely outside of just relationships. That stuff happens in families. In the families that it don't happen in, that's a blessing. And some people don't even see color. But yeah,
I don't think I pay that much attention to it. But my kids are my color and Drew's color. And if y'all don't know what my kids look like or what my husband look like, my son is mostly my complexion, and my daughter is mostly, I would say, Drew's complexion. Mm-hmm. And Drew has hazel green eyes. And so it's crazy because I do remember when she was first born, people really wanted to, her and Jace, when they were first born, people wanted to know, like, did they get his eyes? Did they get his eyes? Did they get his eyes? And none of my kids got Drew's eye color. They got my eye color. And it's like, they was going to be cute whether they got my eye color or his eye color. So, I mean.
That's the same way my sister-in-law is. My husband's sister, she has light eyes, almost just like Drew's. And a lot of people ask, she has 5 kids and none of them got her eye color. But people always ask her, like, did they get the eye color? when I tell you my sister-in-law don't see color, she don't know. She like, I know, and I really don't care. That's how she is. She really don't. She is honestly because she grew up with my husband's really dark. She grew up with a dark-skinned brother. She don't see color.
Yeah.
But definitely, I know a lot of people was asking that too, and she like, they gonna be beautiful regardless. So, she felt that way too. I know she did, but
Yeah, it's crazy, but I just feel like we really have to open our eyes. I mean, it's crazy that we hate ourselves so much, and that's just insane. It really is, and I think we just have biases. Do you feel like if you saw a light-skinned guy, if you were somewhere in the dark, well, not in the dark, but like walking in the gas station, it was late or something, you were by yourself, would you get more afraid if you're around a dark-skinned man, if a dark-skinned man came up to you with a hoodie versus like a light-skinned man came up to you with a hoodie?
no, if they just came up to me out the blue with a hoodie, I'm gonna be scared. White, black, light skin, dark skin, I'm gonna be like, listen. I mean, but that's just me.
Yeah, I wonder, like, if people have, like, you have to think about your biases that you have towards people. I was watching Law and Order SVU, Special Victims Unit. That's my jam. They have new episodes out, season 22. If y'all want to go check it out.
Yeah.
So Benson is still on there, girl. She's been on there for years. These folks be getting us get paid. Like Ice T, he must be getting. Is it T or Q? No, T. He must be getting paid. These folks are getting their money, but that's besides the point. I started to Google how much their net worth was, but I was like, Janay, don't do that. They ain't know your business. But I'll probably do it later. On the shows, they always try to incorporate like what's going on like now into the shows. And Benson was being talked to by Internal Affairs about an arrest they made to a black dude. And she was just like, the Karen that called on the black dude, she was like, why did you arrest the black dude? She was like, because he had warrants and stuff, so we arrested him. And then the person that was interviewing her was like, did you run the Karen girl's record? Because she also had a history of making false claims and all of these type of things that were on her record too. She was like, no, I didn't run her record. Like, she didn't even think to run the white lady's record. But automatically they was gonna run the black dude's records for sure. And he had outstanding warrants from, like, he didn't show up to court because he was out there protesting for some stuff, and he didn't show up for the charge. But it's like she was saying she's not racist, and I know Benson isn't racist because I've been watching her for 22 seasons, right? So, but the thing is, we all have like biases inside of us sometimes that we need to really think about, like, and check. Like, maybe I think that every white person looking crazy finna blow us up. Like, and maybe I shouldn't feel that way, but if you looking suspicious and you go somewhere, maybe, and if, this is a little bit off topic, but I used to be nice to all the kids that I felt were weird in class and schools and stuff, because spare me. If you gonna blow up this thing one day and you bring it in your lunchbox, tell me. I'm your friend. Let me know when not to come to school, play sick that day.
Yep.
Like,
I was nice to all of them, and everybody can contest to that. I liked everybody in school. I was everybody's friend. God dang it. Yes. But it's the truth, though, Janay. You right. It is 100% the truth. I'm just like, we just really, we got to do better with loving ourselves, loving who we are, loving who our parents are, and who our parents produce. I mean, like, if you fall in love with a biracial person, okay, I have nothing against them. You fall in love with a white person, cool, do what you do, but just don't talk down on us, or don't say things like we gonna have ugly kids if two black people. I mean, he didn't say that, but he just automatically
saying, so we not the regular black kids ain't beautiful, but them. Yeah. I wonder if he got biracial kids, like, or what? I don't even know about his kids, but
they say he don't have any kids, and I find that so hard to believe. But they say he is not a father. He must be shooting blanks. Okay, listen, let's move on to the next thing, because I just brought up something that I probably shouldn't.
He got to be doing something.
Either he doing that or he just not claiming kids. Because, I mean, listen to his music. Come on. You ain't got no kids.
Or maybe he got a little pee-pee and don't nobody want to do that with him.
No, groupies will, no matter what.
Right.
Now we have to take a breath for a second.
Yeah, some of my tea. I'm done.
We're gonna move it right along, guys, and get out of this colorism talk, even though it ain't gonna never go away from me, because y'all know me. Relationships, our relationship corner. We don't, you know what? We have everybody know we've been married forever to our husbands, or been with our husbands for so long. But you know what, Janay? You think people wonder how our relationships work?
I don't know. But if they don't, then we're going to tell them how. Because today, instead of giving y'all a relationship corner topic, we're going to give y'all some advice. So take it in. Get your pen, get your paper. I'm going to give you time.
Because you know I always got a pen and paper. I'm old school.
And we're gonna break this thing down for y'all real quick. You know, we're gonna do this every now and again, but we just feel like we need to just kind of like give y'all something to hold on to take back. And we ain't gonna be real with y'all about it. It ain't gonna be no fake, like, ooh, what they talking about? It gonna be real. Go ahead, now you go first.
Okay. I really can't. Y'all, the first let me tell y'all, the first thing, besides the communication stuff, the phony little stuff that everybody know helps relationship, but in a relationship, how me and my husband like keep that spark, bro. We laugh and smile and joke all the time. Like we laugh, joke all the time. Like we will joke about a commercial, literally. We will have a 20-minute gut laugh about a commercial that wasn't even funny, but we made our own joke. Y'all quit being so serious in these relationships and cheating and man, come on, just laugh.
I love it. Let me give one and then you give the next one. So you just gave one, now let me give one. Okay.
Don't give one.
So the next one is, besides the communication and all that other stuff, like she said. Because communication is important. I don't think y'all really know about that, but
so true.
I mean, I think you know because people say it, but communication is two ways. I know I said I wasn't going to get into it, but it's two ways. You have to also be able to listen to understand, and don't listen to
respond.
Thank you, Frank. Don't listen to respond, but listen to understand. You have to understand the other person's perspective before you go and just like, you just trying to get your opinion across. Like, don't do that. That ain't good. But besides the communication, we'll get into that next episode, next lesson about this. Keep people at your business. Mark that off. Okay. Because it's okay to know who you can seek counsel from, but use your best judgment, because everybody ain't for you and everybody is not going to give you the best advice. And you yourself, friend, listen to me out there. Y'all know who you can get advice from, and y'all know who y'all should not be getting advice from. You already know. You don't need nobody to tell you who you cannot be talking to, because you got a gut feeling about that. Listen to that. Keep these folks out your business, because Shaquana gonna tell you to leave him. And then what? The grass ain't always greener on the other side.
Nope.
Somebody else, the other person that you get with, is gonna come with another set of things. Okay, mm-hmm. Everybody got their own baggage. Everybody got their own things. Mm-hmm. So if you think that you're gonna get with somebody else and it's just gonna magically be better, that is false. And don't fall for it, because it's not it. Don't fall for the hype, sis or bro.
She right. I agree with that 100%. Like, I literally had to mark that off my list because I felt the same way. Keep these people out your business, like you said, and you know who to talk to. So I'm there. I'm exactly there with you. But my next one is try to be on somewhat of the same page when it comes to your life goals. Mm. I'm not saying you have to have the same goal. Janay don't want to be a barber. Her husband, that's his goal, but she's there for him. Mm. You know what I'm saying? That's what she knows. That's his dream. She knows that's what he loves. So she's there supporting him. You got to be on the same page. You know that's what they want. Support them. I mean, don't support being a serial killer. Okay, no, just turn them in. But like, give it a take. But yes, try to be on the same page and support your partner in their endeavors. Like, you have to do that. I think that's what keeps a lot of stuff going. They know they have that person there who's there to back them. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of how the outcome is, you know that person was there for you. So
having a great support system is great advice. That is such great advice. And that goes for both men and women. Like, it's the smallest things. Like, when Drew started first working at the barbershop, I was the first one to schedule an appointment. Aww. Because I wanted him to feel supported by me. Mm-hmm. I went on the little app and I scheduled my appointment. I even paid him, even though it's my money and his money, whatever.
Right.
I went on there, I put my little credit card in there, and I paid him, and I want to get my eyebrows done. And I just wanted to make him know, like, I'm invested in your vision, and I support you, and I'll be there with you along the way. Like, that, it makes the bond stronger, and it makes the trust even more greater with your partner. Because if you don't have trust, honey, you don't have nothing. Okay.
Yep.
So the other one I got.
What you got?
Oh, girl, where I wrote it at. Never let go of why you fell in love in the first place.
Oh, I love that one.
Thanks. Sometimes you have to remind yourself when you're going through things, like, it can kind of get lost in the sauce, you know what I'm saying? You forgot why you even with this person in the first place. But take it back to, like, your foundation and what brought you together and why you're still together. And remind yourself of that. Mm-hmm. Like, when you're going, especially when you're going through tough times, don't let go of what attracted you to the person. Find your way to get you back to that point. Mm-hmm. They say, like, date your spouse and all of that, which is cool. And I think you should. But sometimes dating is a little bit, you can't go on a date. Like, you can't just go to a dinner and a movie and not talk. Like, there has to be, like, because then you're still going through the motions, like, oh, I took her to dinner. Oh, you know what I'm saying? You have to, like, find a way to, like, to bond and to communicate and just to get back to where you used to be. Go to, like, a Dave & Buster's, go to Andretti's, loosen up, have fun. Like, it's not just about, oh, I took you out on a date, check. Like, it has to be intentional. Do something that your spouse likes to do and vice versa. So, yeah.
Exactly. I love it. And I'm going to give my last one. And y'all probably going to laugh at me, but I don't care. Intimacy is y'all, if you ain't watching, y'all should have saw how Janay turned to the camera. But intimacy, I'm not just talking about having sex all the time. No, like, you have to be intimate. Yes, I am talking about having sex. Let me take that back. But I'm also talking about before the sex. Like, you literally need to make your partner feel like you don't just want to bang her or bang him. You just want to feel loved. Like, I'm not about to give no examples of what happened in my household, but I am I just can't stand this girl. But I am saying my husband makes me feel loved. He makes me feel amazing before we do our thing. Okay?
Yes.
I don't know how y'all do, but it's like, of course, we're moms and we live busy lives. We're full-time workers. Plus, we have this podcast. Plus, we do photography, everything. But and so we gotta throw a quickie in there. But when it's not quickie time, make your spouse feel loved. Whether it's female doing it to the male or whether it's male doing it to the female. And it's deeper than just a touch all the time, y'all. Y'all really gotta know how to stimulate the mind. That's just me.
That girl is preaching. Somebody pass her offering.
Hey, I mean, am I a little bit, honey?
Well, I got $2. $2. That's $2. Not gonna lose. Okay. Girl.
How you feel?
If you didn't, what is the saying? The nail on the head, because my brain ain't there. The nail on the head, because that is so important. We talked about this on Clubhouse. If you guys are on Clubhouse, follow us. My name is Janay. Her name is Najah. Find us, follow us. We're there. We talked about this on Clubhouse Friday.
We spoke about a few things. Yeah, something on the
line. And some of the guys that were on there were saying like, "Oh, I wouldn't put, whatever." They were lying. We talked about intimacy and where it falls on your list, and all of that, and it is important. And like she said, it's not just about physical intimacy, but it's also about mental intimacy. And like she said, what you can do for my mind, what you can do, like sending me, guys, if you're listening, like, let me put you up on game, okay?
Who is this?
What y'all need to do is this. You need to like send little text messages throughout the day just to let her know that she's, that you're thinking about her. Send I drop I love you text messages every now and again. Send a little kissy emoji, something, just something. So, warm her up. Look, and let me tell you, this is going to get you what you want. So listen, get your pen and your paper. After you do all of that,
right.
I'm going to get to you. This for the fellas.
Oh.
After you do all of that, you going to get home. You just going to just be like, babe, what can I do for you? Is there anything that I can do for you? Like, do you need anything? Can I help you with anything? She gonna be like, what? Like, she gonna be like, especially somebody that works full time too, and that's a parent or a stay-at-home mom or whatever. She gonna be like, yeah, I mean, actually, can you put Johnny in a tub? Whatever. So yeah, and do that thing. Mm-hmm. And then, maybe run her a little bath water, and then, or maybe give her a little back massage. Look, and that's all you need to do. That's it. She's gonna handle the rest of it. I'm pretty sure of it.
I'm pretty sure. If she don't,
and then I don't know.
Yeah, we're gonna get a little deep into that one.
It's something you did the other day. I don't know. It's supposed to be step foolproof. It's supposed
to flow through.
Yeah.
It literally should. Like she said, it's the little things. Like you be sitting back like, look at him vacuuming. Did he just stop him from crying? Oh, heck.
Is he washing the dishes?
Meet me in the bedroom.
Right now. Right now.
Listen, lead them dishes. Come on.
Yeah.
But that's
and for women, we can do the same thing. Like men don't necessarily need all that. But I remember when we were working together at this place, and I was about to be like,
I do it all the time.
at this place, and I was like, Najah, let's like every time I felt like it, I would be like, let's send a random text. Mm-hmm. We would like send eggplant emojis with like more water, like the peach emoji. Like we would just send stuff just to see like what the guys would say, and they appreciated it. Like, sometimes you gotta like spice it up a little bit. You gotta do some little stuff. They come home happy that you thought of them. You might have to. They come home. You might have to have on.
Vicky.
Yeah. Or nothing.
Oh, exactly. Or
with some shoes. Anything like that, and it don't take a lot for the man. You know what I'm saying? You could just say, "Hey, meet me upstairs," and that's enough. But every now and again, send him a little, nasty little twerk video or something, or
they love that
picture of you in the shower, or all that stuff.
Trust him first. I mean, like we
make sure you
can trust the man before you.
Oh yeah,
send them shower pics.
Don't do that. This is not for men that you just met last week. Don't do that. Don't do that. This has to be for a relationship that's seasoned, okay? You know how you got that pan that you don't have for a long, long time, but you can't throw it away. But the rest on the pan and stuff, it cooks with the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep that. That's when you can do those things.
Yeah, not
that season. Don't do what I'm just telling you to do. You know what I'm saying? If your crock pot just came from the stove and still in the box, like don't do that.
Don't do that one.
You gotta go through some things first. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a little chip on it.
Yes, honey. Yes.
All of that.
He's so silly, but that was a little something from us, to you guys. Take it and don't say we ain't never gave you nothing because we did.
Yeah. And if you would like more of that, let me know.
Of course, because we got it.
What's our tip of the week, friend?
Janay, listen to your body. That's our tip of the week. It's brought to you by Janay. Period. Okay. Listen to your body is the tip of the week because sometimes I do too much and sometimes I don't do enough. But when I do too much, I listen to myself, and that my body the last 2 days told me to sit down and rest. Yep. And you have to listen to that. And Najah, I'm gonna get on you because you don't also listen to your body. This girl had a sty on her eye. Is it still there? Listen. So, like you said, you was in you rested the. Okay. So it's still there. So, what happens is that you need to start listening to your body. If it's time to rest. You have to get your rest. How are you going to be 100% to carry out your goals, to carry out the things you're supposed to do, to be productive? If you're not 100%, drink your water, mind your business, and take your vitamins. Please take them. Your body, stretch, meditate, light some candles, and just listen. Right now, for the past 2 days, I have been laying down, getting myself together because I know that I have a busy upcoming week. The kids are going to be going back to school midweek, and work is going to be busy because people coming back from holiday. I just know I got a lot going on. So it was imperative that I get myself together so I'm not feeling too overwhelmed and too sick to be there to do the things I got responsibilities. You know what I'm talking about? Right. She's 100% right. Our trainer also tells me this often. I do also not just the start. I actually have like a knee, I don't have a bad knee, but it's just like since I've been working out, I think I like overexerted myself at one point. So he's like, Najah, rest. And I didn't. And then I tried to get back in it. Listen, nobody asked you, put your hand down. Rest rest. And I think I'm so scared of like not wanting to work out. And like, I'm like, because most people know if you stop working out, you're going to get comfortable. You're going to be like, man, I'll work out tomorrow. That's what I don't want to happen.
That's okay. I'm going to be on you. I'm not going to let you just not work out ever. But I'm going to be honest because I have a confession. I've been meaning to get this off my chest.
Send me my goddamn money back.
I'm going to be honest to you. For you. So, remember that time where you was like, yeah, my knee hurt. Truth told me I couldn't work out. Blase, blase, blase. So, but I'm about to go run this mile real quick. I told Truth on you.
You did, you little fart? Oh my gosh. Y'all see how she do me, y'all?
I felt like it was my responsibility as your friend to let him know that you went and ran a mile. So when he work you out next time, if you holding your knee, he can take it a little bit more easier on you because you was doing too much.
I am not doing too much.
And he told me that your brother also told you to take it easy.
Oh my gosh! Y'all really communicated it. Okay. Wait till your mail run around Tuesday, Wednesday.
Don't do that. I was looking out for my friend, and I should not be penalized for that. I've been carrying the weight of this on my shoulder for the past 2 weeks, and I just had to get it off my chest.
Okay, stand her, y'all.
I also told on Charity one time too when she said when she first joined the group me and she was like, "Oh, I don't eat McDonald's or whatever." I was like, "Yes, she do."
That girl love her McDonald's and she will never stop loving it.
I was like, "I just want to be honest with you. She be eating McDonald's, but don't tell her I told you."
I can't stand
listening to this podcast, but you probably not. Then I told on you.
She gonna listen. I'm gonna make sure she listen.
Help yourself.
You know what? Wait, Janay, just wait.
Don't do that. It was in the best interest of you. Y'all don't be telling on me though. I ain't got nothing to tell on.
Anywho,
okay, so moving on. In place of Janay's honest moment and Najah's knowledge with Najah, we are going to play a quick little game of my favorite game. And because I don't feel well today, Najah let me take over this segment. It is Taboo. So I love Taboo. It's like a staple in my household. We be playing it all the time. We might play the ghetto version. So that's what we about to do now. I made up some random words, and Najah did too. This is our official, like, things we want to leave. The category was supposed to be things we want to leave behind in 2020, or like things that just happened in 2020. So I have 5 words, and Najah has 5 words. And do you want to go who want to go first, me or you?
You can go first. This is your game. You started. You kick it off, sis.
You want me to have you guess first?
Yeah, I'll guess first.
Okay. So, guys, I'm going to put 30 seconds on Najah's clock and see how many she can get right. Is it 30? Is our hourglasses 30 seconds?
I thought hourglasses were a minute, but I think they're just all different times. So 30 seconds.
What do you want to do? 45? You think you get 5 in 45 seconds?
Oh, we have to go. Oh, we gotta do it. That's 45.
Yeah, I'm just gonna spit them out. Like, I'm gonna be like,
I'm not no professional at this game. Yeah, go.
I'm gonna see how many you can get in 45 seconds.
Oh my gosh, y'all don't make
so the one who got the most wins. Are we ready?
Let go.
And hold on. So my clock went to sleep because it tells me when to go to bed. Because obviously I'm supposed to be going to bed right now. Okay, 3, 2. I feel like I should do 60 seconds for 5.
60 works for me. 1 whole minute.
Okay, yeah. Let me give you 60 seconds. I'm probably gonna win though because I'm like legit.
Oh yeah, she's legit. I don't play Taboo. I like Taboo. I don't play it like that.
No, but I ain't make them that hard, so you might win. Okay, 3, 2, 1. All right, this is something that happens when your employer makes you stay at home.
Furlough.
Yes. The next one is this lady does not like her husband too much. She's often seen like standing away from him.
The Trump lady. The Trump. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. Melania.
Who?
Melania Trump.
Okay. All right, this is something that you must do to keep germs away.
Sanitize.
No, you have to do it for at least 20 seconds, they say.
20 seconds?
Mm-hmm.
My mind just went blank.
They pass?
Wash your hands.
Yes. Okay, so we did it, Joe.
Kamala Harris.
Her.
We did it, Joe. Hers were a lot more serious than mine.
You got 4 out of 5.
What you didn't count? Kamala, Melania?
No, I counted. And that ain't her name. It's Melania.
Same thing. All right.
I didn't get to my last one. The last one was going to be entanglement.
Oh, that would have been a good one. All right.
You gotta count it on your clock. You gotta watch when you're looking at me.
All right, you ready?
I guess so.
Okay. Things we're gonna leave in 2020. Well, not just gonna leave in 2020.
Oh God.
All right, and I'm starting the clock now. Okay, I'm not gonna take this.
Vaccine.
Yes. I'm over it. My kids do this.
Virtual learning.
Yes. I am sick of this song that my kids sing, mainly Phoenix. It is an ocean animal.
Baby shark.
Yes. We are going to leave these things that go past the forehead to the eyebrows.
Mask.
No.
Oh.
It
Lace fronts.
Yes.
Why you messing up my time?
And then we're going to leave this in 2020. It is what they are putting in our mailboxes, what's on the TV.
Voter registration stuff.
Close, but not there. It is what, no, they come by my house. Time. Campaign harassment. But listen, I gotta explain myself real quick. Not lace front. Don't just leave them in 2020. Just bringing them down too far. Let's leave.
Oh, don't do that.
Let's leave that in 2020. I'm tired of it. I got a big forehead. My forehead don't start here, okay?
I would pay to see you in one of those.
Heck no. Y'all will never see me in a lace front, probably. Ever.
All right, that nigga gonna do it. Okay, look, y'all.
That was fun.
That was fun. I like that. We should do that again. Thank you for letting me have a taboo takeover moment. I appreciate it.
I just have to let you do stuff sometimes, you know?
Anyway, guys. Thank you so much.
I'm going to give a quick shout out before you end this show. Shout out to Drew for taking care of my friend while she was sick or whatever. I tried to come over, but she wouldn't let me. All right, guys. Thank you for watching our show or listening to our show. She's about to have tea come on her nose. Follow us on all social media. We got Twitter. We got Instagram. We got Facebook. Please follow us on YouTube to watch us because we are goofy as H-E-L-L. All right. It's Wine After Whines, guys. Y'all have a good night.
All right. Thank you, Drew.